Imagine a child handed the world on a silver platter, completely insulated from the word no. It looks like a blessing, a life free from financial anxiety. But beneath that polished exterior, a silent psychological tragedy is unfolding. Raising kids with extreme wealth inherently removes the daily friction required to naturally build deep resilience, pure ambition, and lasting character. When a child's environment offers zero resistance, their psychological muscles atrophy. If you effortlessly hand them a blank check, you are guaranteeing they will become aimless, massively entitled, and deeply miserable. We are biologically wired to solve problems, to overcome obstacles, and to derive our self-worth from the competence we build through struggle. Remove the struggle, and you remove the vital mechanism for building authentic self-esteem. Unearned wealth traps a developing mind in a dangerous dopamine cycle. Why study relentlessly or build a challenging business when the financial reward for doing absolutely nothing is already guaranteed? Children raised without boundaries quickly fall victim to an illusion of competence, tragically mistaking the purchasing power of their inheritance for their own intellectual superiority. To protect your children, you must artificially and deliberately engineer resistance. You must enforce a strict, unwavering structure from the earliest possible age. This means establishing airtight, legally irrevocable trusts. The moment substantial wealth is generated, it must be walled off from the developing child. Tie any financial support to explicit educational, professional, or philanthropic milestones. If they want to start a business, they must present a bulletproof plan, facing the same intense scrutiny a ruthless venture capitalist would demand. The principal investment is a multi-generational fortress, not a personal slush fund to subsidize a luxurious lifestyle. But structural guardrails are only half the battle. You must demand the development of a personal identity completely independent of family resources. Let them experience the deep discomfort of a tight budget, the heavy stress of a looming deadline, and the profound satisfaction of earning their own baseline living standard. Let them fail in the safety of their youth so they can develop the psychological calluses required to handle the brutal realities of adulthood. By enforcing these uncompromising constraints, you are not depriving them of a good life. You are actively saving them from a meaningless one. You are teaching them that lasting fulfillment comes exclusively from mastery and from the unshakable confidence of knowing they can survive entirely on their own merits. When you shield a child from the paralyzing weight of unearned wealth, you give them the greatest inheritance possible. You give them the freedom to become the resilient author of their own life.